Hi everybody, thank you for joining me today. My name is Alan. So today's mini lesson will be about blues improvisation, 3 easy ways based off one scale. So what is that scale? Well, it's the most common thing you'll hear on TV, which is the minor pentatonic scale, for guitar at least. So any licks that you might have based off the scale, any type of music, whatever will work with this lesson as long as your chord progression is simple. So the first way is the most common way. I'll be playing the key of E. The first part of the lesson, I'm just going to base it off this E7 chord. So the key of E, and this is the chord. So the first way is to simply just base anything that you're doing, your lick, just the scale based on the root of that chord, which would be E. The lick I'm going to be doing is super simple, and I'll be doing contrasting examples. So E7, here's your root, and here's your minor pentatonic scale. So rather simple. Your second way uses a little bit more music theory. So whatever chord you're playing over, you take the fifth of that chord, and that becomes the root of your minor pentatonic scale. So we're in E7. Our fifth would be B. So what I'm going to do is just play the same lick over that. So here's E7, B minor pentatonic. One more time. All right, well, now let's compare. So we were on the root of the E. Now B. So really simple. You can already hear the harmonic differences. Now the third way is using probably the most music theory is, and this will only work if you're playing over a dominant seventh or a major chord. So we're in E, so it could be E major, it could be E dominant seventh, that's fine, as long as it's a dominant seventh chord or a major chord. You look at the relative minor, and what that means is we're in the key of E, E major, you have 4 sharps, so you would look for the minor key signature that fits that with those 4 accidentals, and that would be C sharp minor. Same key, just major versus minor. So sounds pretty similar. So that would be the basis of the third way. So here's an example. 6th degree. Now let's compare. Let's go to the 5th. Now the root. Alright, 3 really simple ways. Now, when I began this lesson, I said that I was going to base everything off just one chord. I said also that this works really well with a simple chord progression, like a blues chord progression. So you would have your 1 chord, your 4 chord, and then your 5. And with that, that's when you start finding out combinations to these easy concepts. So a really easy way to look at it, if I was going to go through all 4 chords and I really wanted to keep it simple, you could, you're on your 1 chord, start with, your E, and keep it there when you hit your A7, because the 5th of that A7th would be an E. And finally, when you get to the B7, just go to the root of that B. And then finally just resolve. So really simple stuff. You start finding out all these combinations and finding your own flow. This works really well if you're playing a lot of bars and you're doing a lot of improv. You don't want to get into the deep waters and then just play the same thing over and over again. You want to tell a story when you solo, when you do improv, when you do anything musical. Again, guys, these mini lessons, I'm going to turn these into courses. These are just basically tips that I will break down further on YouTube. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for joining me. My name's Alan. I hope you have a great day.